It's Rachel and John, and back to Late Night, episode 70, and we're reminding you that we are here at 5 Foster Plaza. That's where we record every Friday, and it's cocktail hour, it's snack hour, and we would enjoy it if you came and even brought you some snacks. You could even BYO deep.
But Tracy has us hooked up through April, so we have a lot. In fact, we're going to, I'm not even going to tell you because tonight's my favorite night, and I have to go sparingly. But anyway, we'll get to that in a couple of seconds.
And you know, as we do every other day, we point out people that are being Jagoffs around the city. So this one is really anywhere because we just experienced this, right?
We did just experience this.
Yes.
But it's your pet peeve.
You call somebody and somebody on a business phone, and they say, okay, before we start talking, can I have a good number to call you back on? Of course I'm going to, no.
Let me give you a bad one.
Yeah, I'll give you a bad one.
Is this a good number?
Yes,
no,
right.
it's a bad one.
You know, appreciate the courtesy,
Drives
but don't
John
need
crazy.
the silly question, you Jagoff.
There you go.
And then, of course, we had a new website, new look. It's been 10 years since we've been blogging about these kind of things. Mm-hmm. Still the same old problem. And Kathy sent us a picture of a big truck taking 3 parking spots.
In Chick-fil-A parking lot. Like, it's not just any parking lot. It was Chick-fil-A. So we call you out.
We
do claim to be term of endearment Jags, but once in a while we feel like we have to do our due diligence and call you out.
Clearly still have a mission.
You know who I'm calling out now?
Who are you calling out?
The Cheese Queen, because you know her. Everyone in this city knows her. She has been on every show, every form of media, and she has probably served you at some party or event. And we are proud to call her a friend. Megan McGinnis, it is so good to have you here.
It's so good to be here.
You were just with us on the radio, so
yes, you celebrate. This is still your birthday month, right? Yes,
we celebrate your birthday.
I was singing the other version.
Yes, you are.
Yes, it is still my birthday month. I love my birthday. I've been celebrating all month.
I
just had dinner last night with my chef friends and foodie friends.
Nice.
I love that.
Okay.
I love the community that you guys have.
Yes.
But more so, I love your cheese. So if you want to pass over
the
pre-made
She's like, stop talking and pass it over.
I was nervous
That's
to bring
mine.
this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's mine. And I specifically.
And here's
my
John's.
gosh.
I was nervous.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure, you know.
You know our sitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know our sitch.
Yes.
Okay. And so our sitch is that John and I are on Weight Loss Direct, and we are trying to really abide by it. And we're hoping they're not watching and hoping that we talk about them because right now we're going to do something wrong.
Right. Don't turn me into my family. All right. So Megan McGinnis, when did you become the cheese queen? Since maybe some other folks don't know this, and what's progressed since then? How about that?
So I grew up. I'm a McGinnis. My family owned McGinnis sisters and McGinnis brothers. My dad owned McGinnis brothers. I have been called the cheese queen since I think I was probably 5 or 6.
Is that right?
Yes, because I loved cheese so much. I mean, I was eating brie at 6 years old.
That's my
and we were known. You know how Costco has all the samples. Mm-hmm. So McGinnis, we had all the samples. Mm-hmm. And you could go around the store and sample different things, and we always had amazing cheese samples. And I would just be over there like I was supposed to be probably helping or working or bagging groceries for customers coming through the checkout line, but I was eating that cheese.
Yeah.
And I just had a love for cheese. So I became the cheese queen. I used the name because that's what my family called me.
So cool.
Yes. And
I love that you know our cues to keep talking. We're just chewing.
Yeah. I thought it was just fitting. And it actually happened right when COVID was happening. And I had to do some shift and pivoting with what I was going to do because, you know, I mean, as everybody had to figure out what they were going to do because nothing was happening.
Right.
Sure.
So I became the cheese queen because I was delivering little boxes just like I brought today for you for free to people that I loved and cared about because I was trying to bring them joy during COVID.
I wish we were friends then.
I know. I would have been at your house.
Right.
And I called them angel boxes, and I just kept taking them. And then I was getting like all of these messages, like text messages, like I heard you're back in the cheese business. I heard you're doing that. And I was like, I am not. I'm just doing these boxes. Well, long story short, I said, I have to get into a shared kitchen. I have to get certifications and get all these things so that I can start this business because everybody wanted the cheese.
And here
That's
you
pretty
are.
Awesome.
And now you're doing so many different collaborations.
I am. I'm doing
Where
so
are you
many.
present day?
I am in Mount Oliver. I have a storefront there. Right now, it is just being used for classes, pop-ups, and catering. Classes are one of my favorites. So if you're ever wanting to learn and do a cheese tasting, I have one tomorrow for a bachelorette party or a charcuterie class. Definitely look at our website. We have some amazing classes, and we also collab with other women-owned businesses for those classes so that they can kind of get their businesses out there.
You're just so smart, the way you think of things and the way that you want to enhance community.
Yeah.
To me, that's the important part.
My business is not just my business.
Right.
My business is the Cheese Queen is a community. And I
Yes.
thank my community.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be where I am
Right.
if it wasn't for them. My customers are like family.
You do everything from grazing boards.
Grazing
to
board.
I know. I'm.
Now we have a whole new menu.
Way to fill in. No, that is awesome.
Yes,
Take up that charge.
Yes. We do grazing tables. We do different kind of charcuterie setups. We do charcuterie boxes like I brought tonight that you can give as a gift. We do gift baskets because that was something that my family was known for. And now I started a new offerings where we're doing sandwiches, salads, corporate lunches. We're doing anything from a round hoagie to a 4-foot hoagie. It's on a beautiful board.
Megan, so this is Megan McGinnis, the Cheese Queen, and so we appreciate you coming in. But in the meantime, where does everybody find you online?
They can find me at thecheesequeen412.com.
Nice. All right.
It's the
well,
easiest thing.
now-
I'm so happy I got to eat. Usually I let John.
And now we're going to hear from our folks at People's Gas. It's John and Rachel.
And I'm Nick with People's Natural Gas.
And this is a Jag Brag.
Well, it's been a chilly winter here in Western Pennsylvania, but our team at People's has been working around the clock to keep you safe and warm without busting your budget.
We at Peoples believe that everyone deserves the peace of mind to keep their homes warm during the cold winter months. Just like extra layers of clothing protect us from the cold, we have our customer assistance programs that protect people in need.
Layers. I could use layers right now. Like what? What?
First, we have a program that's open to all income levels, budget billing, which spreads peak season costs over the course of the year. CAP is our main program. It provides an income-based monthly payment to provide a more predictable bill. Our team also helps customers apply for grants from the Dollar Energy Fund and LIHEAP, which can further help cover winter heating costs.
Well, these are good layers, and those are good programs to help make big bills into smaller bills. What about if people have issues with their home that they need to fix?
Yeah, we do that too. You might be eligible for weatherization upgrades, which make your home more energy efficient, saving you money. And Peoples provides emergency repair assistance to help cover critical heating system repairs to help keep you warm through the winter months.
Well, Danielle, now I feel all layered up, ready, so bring on the cold.
Great. Well, if you or anyone you know needs help keeping your home warm this winter, please give us a call, 1-800-400-WARM.
You can also go to peoples-gas.com. We have a program finder there that's quick, free, easy to use, anonymous. You can find out what programs you're eligible for. We're here to help you make lives better for everyone in our community.
It's Rachel and John. I've been stalking Sigmom for quite some time. I even asked my kids, was like, do you know who that is? They were like, yeah. And I said, well, then I must be cool because I'm doing the same thing. Kimberly Rhoades, it's so awesome to finally meet you in person because you have such a way of connecting with your audience when I watch your videos. And I have my own understanding of your videos because I had a mom who smoked Benson and Hedges. And
not Benson and Hedges.
B&H or Virginia Slims that, went on
Virginia Slims.
Yes, that went
on
for days. And so when I first caught, sight of you and you had that hanging out, I'm like, oh my. And then I got the concept and you answered my first question. You don't even smoke.
Not cigarettes.
Okay. There you go. You and John have something in common. He went through a phase where he would bum cigarettes off people and fake leave them hang.
I will say
areas.
I like the scent of a cigarette every now and again. Like it's a weird nostalgia. I think it's definitely for my dad though, because my dad smoked as well.
Okay.
So, but like the character, I have characters for my whole childhood. My mom is cigarette mom. My dad is beer dad.
Yes.
Because, like, in my brain as little Kimmy, those are the two things that, like, even though they both drank and they both smoked, those are the two things, like, I correlated, like, with each of them. And then me, I'm just little Kim. That's my character as a little child.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was just crazy growing up in that household.
But how interesting that, gender wise that you went that route, because I think that's something that we all learn, right? Like, this is who mom represents, this is who dad represents, and that's interesting that those were the ways that you took that was your takeaway.
It just was. And then creatively I was like, after they both passed, I wanted to like make characters and just kind of, I don't know, work through my trauma in a way. Because, they both caused me quite a lot of trauma.
Sure.
My childhood wasn't easy at all. But I think I was able to gain some grace from it and like perspective on life and use those tools to like go forth in the world and make art out of it and turn the bad into good.
And so did a path of, that's one thing, but did you want to be an actress, a comedian at some point? Is that that's the roots of it?
Yeah.
And then
I've been singing and acting since I was like.
So then you get on TikTok and you start making videos and such. And was there one thing that kind of went, that was the one part?
Well, there was this one specific cigarette mom video that popped off, and it was at Walmart, and it was like me, like school supply shopping.
Okay.
But actually, I was gaining a little bit of notoriety prior to that, and it's actually how I met my wife, was because I have POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome.
Oh, wow.
And I was making content about that, and I still do, like, pepper it in and, like, talk about it very much still, but it's not the main thing that people know me for. But so that's actually what really popped off first, which the POTS content.
Okay. And was it Pittsburgh that started to follow you? Could you tell by the account names, or was it outside then suddenly Pittsburgh picked up on it?
It's gotten to the point where, like, and I'm not like upset, but I can't go out in Pittsburgh without somebody recognizing me, but it feels so good to like have the city love me as much as I love the city, because awesome. Like I grew up in Murraysville. I was super poor. I didn't get to come to the city a lot. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be living in the city with my wife at 27 with like our animals and like doing like something I actually love. Like I can see the city from my house. Like it's just I'm so lucky, and I can't believe that somebody like me got here. It's just,
and that's humble to me. That's being very humble, because people do look to you. What I've learned after I've watched a couple.
That's crazy to me.
Sure, but I think you resonate more. Look at what I even said. I could resonate because I had a mom. She was fantastic. She's still here. She's fantastic.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's still the whole like the cigarette thing makes you go, oh yeah, like you said, it's nostalgic. But I love that you've put a mental health piece to it so that you can relate to people who are relating in a different way.
Yeah, there are some people that are like, oh wow, that was really heavy video, and I'm just like, it's kind of supposed to be. Right. I do a lot of dark humor.
Sure.
Like I just posted a video of my dad drunkenly dancing to songs. And part of that was very traumatic for me. But the other part was really fun.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and so I think I really want to hone in on the duality of these moments. Like it wasn't all good, but it wasn't all bad. Right. And vice versa.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's life.
That's
I feel
life.
like we use a lot of blanket statements, like it was all bad. And it's like, no, there was a lot of bad, but there was some good too. So let's not forget that as well.
Well, you wouldn't be the person you are.
No. And, it's really hard, because whenever you go through a lot of like difficult things, you're like, how do I get through it? And how do I, go forth? And you just do. Like.
Yeah. Now, isn't it true, like even musicians and comedians are alike in the fact that when they're really passionate about their past, that's really what comes out to a hit song or a stadium level.
I'm writing music, and I'm hopefully going to be singing here soon. But I'm keeping that.
You mean
like
soon,
more
like in the next 2 minutes?
Like move over, Roman?
Yes.
Wait.
No, Roman.
Right?
Roman's an icon. I'm not gonna push him out of the spotlight yet. No, I definitely just want to. I think I'm keeping it kind of on the DL, but I'll let the Pittsburghers know.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting doing music, and a cover album hopefully will be out within the year. We'll see.
Well, you know who to hit up so you can come on and sing. That would be the next.
Maybe.
I mean, we want to know. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not just cigarette mom. You're getting the whole kit and caboodle with Kimmy.
We love it. We love
Yes.
it. Where can everybody find you and follow you for those who aren't aware?
That is Kimmy Rhoades with an A, Rhoades, and Kimmy with an I, by the way. A lot of people misspell
right.
that, which is fair, guys. That's fair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Kimmi.
Yeah.
Rhoades.
Got all the letters.
112.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
birthday, but you don't have to do. No offense, but like I'll pop up.
Yeah,
like
okay. I got you.
like you don't have to do the whole spiel.
I mean,
Like,
I am Kimmy
So
Rhoades.
all
no, not like that.
I'm teasing you. I'm teasing
Not like
you.
that.
That's how I see you. It's all good.
All of these important questions, but the biggest important question is always, did you bring us a junk drawer item?
I did.
Is it
It's
tacky
done?
that we ask that? We say this all the time, but we keep doing
They
it.
were
Oh
asking
my
me
God,
if I
it's
brought
that.
a cigarette, and I was like, well, I brought something kind of close. So actually, the people from the UPMC mirror ball.
That's why you were asking me. Oh.
And so, yeah, I this was in our junk drawer. And my wife was like, you should bring this. 'cause
Luckily,
that's-
your wife is okay with
Good
it.
call. Good call.
That's an
Kimmy.
awesome call. We appreciate it so much, and we're so glad that we finally got to meet you. Okay.
I'm so glad I got to meet you guys.
We also have a coveted question of the day on
Okay.
every, you have answered. I love that you answer our question of the day every day at 1:12, but we do this here as well. It is March Madness. What is the last thing that made you mad?
Oh, gosh.
I know. If you're John Chamberlain, it was driving here.
Our
but-
Uber.
Okay, see?
On the way here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was taking corners like it was the Indy 500, and I'm just like,
That must have been me.
It's John.
Yeah.
in the back, like,
Were you in the back of my car? And we weren't even late.
Yeah, that is the story of my life, so I completely understand.
then like
that.
I have so much respect for like Uber drivers and stuff, but it's like I just want you to go the speed limit.
Just do it.
If you want to drive like that when you're on your own, cool. But
I got you. I mean, Ubers beware, but you got to pay a little more attention. Kimmy Rose, thank you so much for
Thank you for
joining us.
having
It has
me.
been a pleasure. When you are doing music, you need to let us know.
I certainly
Next
will.
up, we are going to learn about a little bit of ice cream that I may have tried in the Czech Republic. Stay with us on your Jagoff Late Night.
The best thing about it is now I have a life. I got weekends off, nights off, and just learning new skills in life. I think that's the coolest thing, is being able to take home what I learned on the job site and be able to do that at the house. It doesn't matter what age you are. You could be just coming out of high school, graduating from college, or like me, you've been in a business for so long, you just wanted a change. And the pension is great, the health benefits are great, and the time you get to spend home is great.
Mancini's Bakery, 97 years in business and still getting better. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you will see various Pittsburgh personalities like Gretchen McKay, Super Bowl MVP Santonio Holmes, KDKA's own Mary Hours, and WPXI's Jenna Harner, learning how to make the famous Italian twist bread. Follow Mancini Bakery on Instagram and Facebook, and remember to ask for Mancini's.
In case you don't know, the Merry Widows have dinner together every Tuesday. Tonight, it's at Donna's, so we wanted to know, what is the recipe that you are making for all 7 of the ladies? It's kind of a hodgepodge of everything that I wanted to serve them, but this salad is a warm brie salad with a mache lettuce, and it's got honey on the brie with pistachios, and it's baked and has served with crostatinis. We're gonna have pork with it, and we're gonna have lumpy applesauce with my homemade laccasso I made for the first time.
Now, Jan, we know that Tuesday dinner is a tradition.
Yes.
But this is really going all out. What do we have when we go to your house?
Paper plates, red Solo cups, and sometimes I order.
But as we know, the Merry Widows are not about the quality of the food, it's the quality of the time. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's Rachel and John. We just agreed that I'm probably going to screw up this name, so we said Rachel will start, right? But I'll go. It's Ronna and Mike. Right. So I just had. Now I can just relax.
Brestensky, John.
Yes. All right. There you go.
We got that out of the way. The hardest part. The coolest part is this is so Pittsburgh. Obviously, Tracy brought you because you have a little connection through Petey, which is what we refer to her as. But we're excited to talk to you because you're opening a small business that's not really a small business. It's a pretty big deal. And we end up talking and find out that I actually had a crispy cone in the Czech Republic.
And that's where it started, yes.
And that's where it started. Did you get that part?
No.
I don't think you were, yeah.
Wow.
So tell us the story. You're opening this in Allison Park.
Yes.
And it is the only one in Pennsylvania. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a franchise. We're the first in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
First in Pennsylvania. We're actually watching Shark Tank, the show.
That's one of my favorite shows,
Yeah, that was in February. And this came on, Crispy Cones. And the concept is the owner of Crispy Cones, he was in the Czech Republic with his church. And they make this crispy cone on the streets with hot coals. They wrap the dough around a rotisserie. They cook it for 3 minutes, pull it off, put a spread in the middle, put the ice cream on it, and then they put some toppings on it, whatever you want. It could be Oreos, it could be Kit Kat, and then they put a sauce on top of it.
And listen, we appreciate that you realized we were on Weight Loss Direct,
and you went on.
In 20 days, Rachel can have a taste, but in about 4 days, I can have a taste, I think. But as long as it's between the hours of 11 to 7. But
Well,
so
we got some coupons.
Awesome. Okay.
So
Sorry, we don't have samples yet.
No.
Yeah,
So describe the experience of eating it. Do you eat it like a cone? Like I don't have a good visual on it yet.
They put it in a cup because it's cinnamon sugar on the outside.
Oh my God.
And then this month they have Oreo for the outside. So they give you a month to pick between the two.
Okay.
And then every week they give you a different kind of ice cream.
Okay.
So this week is banana. And then you still have chocolate and vanilla, and you can do a swirl.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yes, very good. Gourmet ice cream.
I love the fact that it comes out of the Shark Tank.
He was Jeremy, the owner.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Czechoslovakia. He came back to the States, and he started making this out of a tent when he was, I think, a freshman in college. And he moved from a tent to his food truck, from a food truck to his own store, and then he went on Shark Tank.
To franchise.
And he got Barbara Corcoran.
Yeah.
She gave, I think, $200,000.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She doesn't budge. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
$200,000, I think,
That's
for
how we're here.
20%. And
ours.
they started franchising throughout the United States.
Okay.
And right now, I'm not sure. I think they said maybe 100 of them total by the end of the year. I don't know if they're on track or not.
Sure.
But I think we'll be number, 14?
I think we're 14.
Oh,
Lucky
no
number
kidding.
14.
Because we're all
Wow.
starting at the same time. Like, it's
Yeah.
all landing. And
Wow.
when we went to the Discovery Day, there were 5 couples. And 3 of them, we talked to, and we go through this process together. So it's kind of
Well, that's kind of nice that you'll have each
Yeah,
other.
we flew to Idaho.
right.
After meeting with them probably like 3 or 4 times
Like
via
Zoom meetings,
meetings.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we met the owner, Jeremy, and he invited us to Idaho to taste test. So we spent a day, they call it Discovery Day, and we spent a full day just talking to them, meeting their team.
Eating
And
all
then,
the ice
and then of
cream
course,
was
we
so
ate,
Yeah,
good.
tough
we
job,
ate
huh?
like three different types of cones, and
Oh, yeah.
we just loved it. It's so good.
Yeah.
But what made you want to do it? I mean, obviously, like, this isn't something that it's your first job, right?
Oh, no.
What made you change into this?
We've always wanted a business.
Okay.
And I think with the franchise, with their guidance, it just helps us along the way.
Sure, and it's a first of its kind.
A little
I mean, how could you
midlife
not-
crisis.
I love your honesty. We're outing our Weight Loss Direct. You're telling us
Right.
about your midlife crisis with ice cream.
I mean, we
Yeah.
could have easily, retired. I mean, we're both at that age where we're getting ready for retirement.
He's older. Let's make that
I look
clear.
younger.
I know.
But it's just something we wanted to do. And not only that is we want to bring the township of Hampton Hampton.
Yeah.
We want to be part of the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to donate. We want to fundraise.
Absolutely.
So the high schools there, Hampton, North Allegheny, Pine Richland, Mars, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're with them and we can,
Give
help
back.
them out.
Sure. Is
Yeah.
that your community? Do you
No,
live with
we're-
it? Okay.
We're actually from Freeport.
Okay.
Okay.
But we picked Hampton, Rhoades, just for the
How
how
busy
busy
it
it
is.
is.
For
and
sure.
not
It's a
only
good
that is-
location.
And I was just
Okay.
going to say, I'm a Ross Township person, so similar, but not
Yeah,
quite,
yeah.
north yet. And, what I find frustrating, and I say this very candidly, is that a lot of the suburbs have chain places. So the fact that this is a franchise that's not been here, and
Yeah.
it is that feel of a small business that's
Right.
your own. To me, I think that's more important.
And we want to do a few more if this works out. So
Yeah,
hopefully
we'd like to
All
do at
right.
least
Ross Township.
Hopefully three. Hopefully three.
Okay.
If this works out, and that's kind of
we
like
got
our
to do
plan.
one first. So let's see how.
Yeah.
it goes.
Notice they don't
I
look at
mean,
each other.
I'm trying not to.
So
right? Yeah.
on our blog and our podcast, we always talk about used to be's. Something used to. We know what used to be a Pizza
that's a
Hut
good
by
point,
the
yeah.
shape, right?
Yeah.
So the building, is it new? Is it what did it used to be? So we'd know exactly where it is. Do you
Good
know?
question.
Do you happen
it
to
was
know?
the Seahorse Pet Store.
I know exactly where that is.
How about that?
Right on
There you
Route
go.
8.
They
Yeah,
remodeled
okay.
it, and it was an open space. And Dave and Heather Mitchell, they're amazing, and
And our contractor
That's
PBI.
they're doing the build
I
out.
gotta get a little plug in with them. They have the best contractor business around.
Wow.
Are they specifically to this franchise?
They
or
they
no,
do they do Taco
Okay.
Bells and different franchises.
Okay.
Right.
And of course they did ours. And
Okay.
if we
Hopefully
build
they'll
other ones,
continue.
they'll be the builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. Now, will you guys be working there, or are you going?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
Mike.
we're gonna
He's
double
like,
dip.
yeah.
We're gonna do our own job. My wife's a school teacher.
Right. So I'll be there all summer.
Yeah, I work at a steel
Evenings,
mill.
weekends,
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, when I get off work at the steel mill, I'm going to be at the store, and her with teaching. When she's done teaching, she'll go to the store, and then during the summer, she's going to be there.
I love that you guys have this figured out.
He's so
Well, we
happy
will
I'm
make a trip.
working this summer.
Well,
Yeah.
He's been off
for the last 20
Now we're
years,
into the
as a school
good part.
teacher. she's-
Now we're into the counseling part of the show.
Yeah. So now it's time to start working during the summer.
Then we say, Jerry. No, that is awesome. Do you guys have anything set up yet, like your website or your social media, so that we can give a shout out so they could start
Well,
following?
Crispy Cones does it.
Okay,
so
great.
they market it for us.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we just
Awesome.
have it on Facebook and we just share everything.
Okay.
And,
So
uh,
listen, for fun, don't say the word fundraiser in front of us, because we are going to be like, you can do fundraisers through Crispy Cones.
Well,
And
our
Absolutely.
address, we're right next to Chipotle.
oh, okay.
Like where Home Depot is.
Yep.
And our
Yep.
Address is 4906.
Yes, William
Yeah,
Flynn
Wi-
Highway.
William Flynn
Okay.
Highway.
I love it. You're right by my in-laws, so I'll have
Yeah.
more reason to visit. All right, so we have the question of the day.
Okay,
and
can I
also,
give my-
did you bring us?
Yes, a
I love
junk
that Mike
drawer,
knows
we love
this.
it.
Yeah.
Daddy, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Is it a fake cigarette? No.
No. So this was actually, I work in a steel mill.
Yep.
So this is about a year ago. I'm riding home and I could hear tink, 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 tink. This was in my tire, and this part was hitting the side of my wheel well.
And he saved it.
Well, what happened was I went home after the tire pressure was almost down to the like nothing. I went home and looked, and this was in my tire. So I took it out, threw it in the junk drawer, grabbed
And
it.
now it's ours?
Now it's
I mean, you know you'll
Oh,
get it back.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
my God.
trust
this
me,
is
we know some
amazing.
people
What
we
you
want to
get cut.
We have
Got
some
you.
friends that we want to throw that underneath their car before they leave. Yeah. In the meantime, it's Mike and Ronna, and it's Crispy Cones, and it's going to be now. We also have a very important question of the day.
Okay.
You know,
All right, the question of the day is, it is March Madness. What has most recently made you mad? Did you take an Uber here?
No, it was
Okay.
the Fort Pitt.
Yeah,
tunnel.
trying to get through the
It's
Fort Pitt
always
tunnel.
driving in Pittsburgh.
It was an
I mean,
adventure.
car, you're in there.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
lane, that lane,
Why
big
did-
trucks behind
glad
you.
you didn't
Oh,
throw that out on the highway. You know,
right.
Yeah.
I actually should have.
Yeah,
I
right.
should have. The guy that tried to cut me off.
You guys, we wish you the most best luck, and we are
Thank
so
you.
excited. We're going to follow up with you, come do a video, get some ice cream, and just see how you're doing with
April
the ride.
11th.
April 11th. So make
Oh,
sure
there
you
you
check
go.
that out. It's going to be here before you know it. And listen, we have another treat. We have a contest that we have to talk about with Roman Yankello. Stay with us on your Jagoff Late Night.
Welcome to People's Clean Hydrogen Pilot Program. Here sits no ordinary container. It's a drop-in unit that transforms natural gas into clean, cost-effective hydrogen that could provide you with affordable, safe, and reliable energy with as few emissions as possible. Removing carbon and making a product. not a pollutant. So no, it's no ordinary box. It's a powerful decarbonization tool, and just one of the ways Peoples is innovating the future of energy.
I've been thinking that Rohrich Automotive needs a new jingle.
Rohrich Automotive got the best cars around Pittsburgh.
Driving a Rohrich, I bought it at Rohrich. Picked up my new car at Rohrich Automotive. I got friends at Rohrich Automotive where the staff is nice and the dealership's loaded with brand new cars. And you can drive real far.
Where are you at? I'm outside the historic Dante Club in beautiful downtown Rankin, under the Rankin Bridge. Come on, let's go meet the owners. I'm behind the bar with Danielle Sayopa, co-owner of the Dante Club, and she's going to share with us her famous drink special recipe.
Our number one seller is what we call a Rankin royalty. What better way to showcase Pittsburgh and Rankin with Turner's Iced Tea and Crown Royal Peach. So what I do is I add the Crown Royal, with a nice cup of ice, and this drink
It's Rachel and John, and it's Ray. Yeah, have a theater. And anyways, we're here at the last segment. You know, we always honor local musicians, and this is a little bit of a twist on it because it's a family twist to this.
It is
because
a family of
we
talent.
have we have dancing and we have a song. So
absolutely.
First of all, Roman Yankello, welcome to the Jagoff Late Night.
We
appreciate it.
thank you for having me. Literally, we've said a million times that we've watched you grow up. I don't remember you being born, but I feel like it's been that long. You have always had such a knack for anything you tried. It was baseball. Are you still in baseball?
Yeah, I'm still trying.
Okay. And you are also now following in your sister's footsteps, Ashley, who has been on this show a million times. And you are a singer as well as now a dancer. Tell us about this contest that you have going on.
So the contest is Dance Icon. It's obviously a dance competition. You get an opportunity to be able to be in Sierra's new music video.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and you get a chance to win $20,000. So it's a big deal.
Wow! So where did you find this contest?
I think my mom helped me find it. It was online, and they were just promoting it. And I was like, "Mom, they have this Sierra music video." I was like, "Can I join?" And then we just got in since there, and we've been getting love and support from my followers.
So it's not just exclusive to Pittsburgh. This is anybody can enter.
Yeah, anybody can enter.
But you're placing like high up there. Like I voted. And so you're in like 4th, 5th?
Yeah, 4th right now.
Wow. So how do people help support it? They literally just go online
and
click yours?
Yeah, anybody could donate. Anybody could help support. You could just look it up on all my social media accounts on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And if you wanted to look it up, you can look up Roman Yankello Dance Icon, and it'll just come up.
And then, so on the Dance Icon website, do you have your own page where we go vote? Is that what we do there?
Mm-hmm.
And so, did you have to come up with something?
Interrupt, because then you can vote for free, but then they have other levels that you can add, like $10, and that bumps it up a little bit. Yeah.
So every dollar you donate, so like let's say vote for like $10, equals 10 votes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, did you have to come up with your original dance? Is that it, or did they give you a specific song you had to dance to?
Yeah. So they give you a dance, and they give you like some choreography, and then you can you get the creative freedom to do whatever you want to it, and it's like your own style, and I really love that.
Do you have a style like that you've acknowledged yet?
I don't know, but like I just being creative and just it's like hip hop's my style. I
Same.
love doing
Same.
it, yeah.
If you need a partner going forward, just let me know.
God, please don't ever ask him. So basically, don't be a jag. If you do go vote, you can do it with a couple of dollars, and that's going to help Roman. And listen, Pittsburgh loves getting behind Pittsburgh. So we don't want someone else to beat you out, but we also, you're the hometown kid, so we want you to win.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty big opportunity. So performing with her where? What are those details?
So I'm in the semifinal competition right now, and if I get enough votes to go to the final round, the top 8, I'm pretty sure there's like 50 people, and the top 8 they fly you to Arizona, and you get they judge you. They have judges, and they judge you, and they'll pick the number 1, and then I guess you get that like amazing opportunity.
Wow. That's
Who cares
awesome.
at that point,
Yeah.
right? I love that you're
Right?
like, I guess then it just
Let's
goes
take
on
the trip
from
to
there.
Arizona, to be honest.
I mean, seriously. Seriously. That's awesome, Roman. Where can everybody find you, follow you, and get this information so that they can vote?
Yes. It's just at Roman Yankello. I'm special enough that like I don't have to put like any characters or anything. It's just Roman Yankello.
Oh, right.
Yes. Yeah, I'm on all social media accounts: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
All right, when we come back,
and it's
we're gonna go-
Roman, well, Yankello, just
Yeah.
so
Yes.
everybody knows. Make sure you vote often, and if you want to be nice, maybe throw a couple bucks behind it because we want to see them win.
When we come back, there's a little music and theatrics coming up. In the meantime, it is our 412 dues from
Alloy 26, Allie.
Hello Pittsburgh, it's time for another edition of 412 Dues, your weekly guide to all the exciting things happening around the 412, and I'm Alison Yee from Alloy 26 at Nova Place. From global feasts to powerful community events, we've got some awesome events you won't want to miss. First up, Thursday, April 3rd, get ready for a cultural feast at Literacy Pittsburgh's One Big Table, happening from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Nova Place. This event is one you won't forget, bringing together food, entertainment, and art to celebrate the diversity of our city. It's a global showcase where you can taste your way through international cuisines, enjoy live performances, and shop for unique arts and crafts from around the world. So let's talk food, because who doesn't love food, right? The International Food Fair at One Big Tables features some of Pittsburgh's best local restaurants, many of which are immigrant owned. You'll have the chance to taste dishes from all over the world. Think spicy Thai curries, savory Mexican empanadas, flaky Indian samosas, and delicate French pastries. It's a true culinary journey right in our backyard here at Nova Place. But it's not just about food, it's about the full experience. You'll be mesmerized by traditional dances, live music, and performances that bring global culture to life. It's the perfect chance to immerse yourself in a world of flavors and rhythms, all while supporting an amazing cause. Speaking of supporting great causes, the proceeds from One Big Table benefit Literacy Pittsburgh, helping individuals in our community gain access to the education and tools they need to build better futures. Whether it's through books, tutoring, or professional programs, this event is all about empowering Pittsburgh's residents. And as you shop at the global marketplace, some of the artists participating might have benefited from Literacy Pittsburgh's programs themselves. So you're not just enjoying the culture, you're supporting it too. Then, just 2 days later, on Saturday, April 5th, we have something for all you fitness fans. Union Fitness, who I'm standing right out in front of today, is hosting a push-pull event. Weigh-ins run from 8:45 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with lifting starting at 10 a.m. For just a $25 entry fee, you can compete and show off your strength, all while supporting a great cause with no empty seats. An organization working to fight hunger right here in our community. So whether you're lifting at Union Fitness or feasting your way through a global spread at One Big Table, Pittsburgh has something exciting for everyone. Get out there, support our local community, and join in on the fun while making a difference in our city. Until next time, I'm Alison Yee here at Nova Place, and we'll see you around soon.
Hi, I'm Roman Yankello. I'm in a dance competition right now, and any dollar you spend or any vote that counts goes to the Why Not You Foundation that was created by Russell Wilson, and it helps kids all around the world, and it helps them with their poverty, education, and health. And I think we just really need to help these kids. Today I'll be performing Abracadabra by Lady Gaga.
What
okay,
was
Roman.
that?
All right. So one more time, Roman, where can they vote and what does it benefit if they, give a little money there?
Thank you. You can vote on all my social media accounts. I'm on every.
He just performed.
Hey,
He's on all of the social
hockey
media.
players do it all the time, right?
Yankello.
Yeah, you can vote on any social media account. I'm pretty much on everything, and it benefits the Why Not You Foundation, created by Russell Wilson, and it helps kids all around the world with their poverty, education, and health.
We love talking to you, Roman. We can't wait to see how far you go. In Pittsburgh, you need to get out there. Don't be a Jag. Make sure you're voting. Thank you so much to everybody who came on tonight. But listen, we have a special treat because we have a new song from Ashley Marina, and she's going to sing that. But before we go to that, we just want to say thank you to Sigmom. We want to say thank you to our new duo who are opening Crispy Cones, and to everybody who helps us every week.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Have a good night, Jags.